Yes. Rule number two. Rule number two, differentiation of a quotient. Differentiation of a quotient. What do we mean by a quotient? This is what we mean by a quotient. It's just a fraction. So how are we going to differentiate this using rule? The rule states that it's going to be v, this v, we differentiate this u, du, dx, minus this u, now we are differentiating v, dv, dx, all over v squared. This is the rule. This is the rule. This is how we are going to differentiate this using. Okay, supposedly we want to take, for example, supposedly they tell us differentiate tan x. Differentiate tan x. How? We know that tan x is equals to sin x over cos x. From our rule, which was saying that v du dx minus u dv dx over v squared, we can differentiate this function right here. So we are saying y is equals to sin x over cos x, right? So this one we can label this one as u and this one as v. So our formula was saying v, we are going to write v as it is. We are going to write v as it is as cos x. We are supposed to differentiate sin x. What do we get when we differentiate sin x? We get cos x. Cos x minus, we are going to write u as it is as sin x. We are going to differentiate cos x. What do we get when we differentiate cos x? We get minus sin x all over cos squared x, something like this. This one is going to be cos squared x plus sin squared x. The plus sign is coming from this one and this one. We multiply negative and a negative, we are going to get a positive all over cos squared x. Yes. Cos squared x plus sin squared x, yes, from one of the identities, cos squared x plus sin squared x, this is equals to 1. One of the identities, we are going to cover everything in our next chapter. So this is, we are going to be left with 1 over cos squared x. Cos squared x, again from trigonometry, again from the identities, this is equal to sec squared x. We have differentiated tan x. So y prime of this one, y prime of x is going to give us what? Is going to give us sec squared x. When we differentiate tan x, we are going to get sec squared x from the what? From the quotient rule. From the quotient rule. Yes, so this is how the quotient rule works.